Like I looked at a girl, I cheated in an exam. There is a small things, but the major sins. You think God don't punish?
No, what does it mean, major things?
For example, killing.
Yeah, you know.
Do you believe in a heaven?
Well, I believe that the heaven will be on earth. This is what I believe.
Do you believe? So you believe in a God, you believe in an afterlife, but you don't believe in a religion to follow.
Yeah, I do believe that.
So you believe that there is a place after you die that you'll go and be rewarded for being a good human, and a place for you'll go if you want to go.
I believe in reincarnation. I believe in more lives. That we incarnate on earth many times, not only once. This is what I believe.
That's Hindu belief, I think. Yeah.
But
That
Hindu Buddhism,
yeah.
is it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's Hindu. It's just my belief.
Yeah, but do you think but you believe in God? That's most important. Yeah. Do you think it's a fair? There is a no punishment. If there is a no punishment.
But there is the punishment is there, and it's called karma.
Yeah.
So if you do something wrong,
Yeah.
then it will come back to you. But to be punishing for little things like smoking or I don't know whatever.
This is a small sin, then God forgives. Where we believe as a people. I'm not like a big man in a religion or something, but we believe small sins. God will not look at him, but big major ones. For example, let us say karma. You say, for example, if I'm a big gangster in my country, all right. I'm making money. I kill people for fun. I sell drugs. I do many things bad. I have plenty of women. I do anything I want. What type of karma I will be scared of?
Yeah, it will come back to you anyways.
Okay, if I died one day without no karma,
It will come back next life.
so I will come back to the life and this.
Yeah.
That's where we say, if I believe in that God cannot call himself a just.
Why?
Why? Because if we say like I have a God, and this God is all knowing, all perfect, all just, you understand? He will never let, if somebody get away from it with the crime in this life, no one could stop him or no one could punish him. Then when he turned back to God, God will do the job because he's the final judge.
Yeah, it depends, you know. Sometimes people realize their mistakes, especially after death. They realize their mistakes, they want to correct them. So they incarnate again and they want to do something good.
Then why I'm doing this? For example, let us say, most of the people in the world, they are good people. Most of the people, they are good people. The criminals are minorities, very, very small minorities. Yeah? Like now, you're not scared. I'm not scared. But something could happen. But we're not scared because in our head we know majority of the people, they are good people. Here is the question. If I know this is the right thing, this is the way to live, like I have other chance again, I come back, why should I be good? Why I don't steal? Why I don't rape? Why I don't do whatever I want? Because I want a lot. Me personally, I want, and you want a lot too.
It will come back to you anyways. I mean, whatever you do, it can come back this life or the next life. It doesn't matter.
So I get punishment next life. To this earth or that hereafter.
Yeah, you can get this life or next life. It depends.
Next life, the hereafter.
Well, you cannot compare. You cannot say that all the people that do bad will get punishment this life or next life. Everyone is different because people realize their mistakes. So, for example, I do mistake. I realize it. I want to correct it. I want to say sorry. So when I say sorry, when I realize, please forgive me, the person will forgive me. Then it's clear. If I'm serious, if I'm serious in my heart, and if I won't continue to do the wrong things again, then it's been forgiven.
When you say next life, you mean next life back to this earth or next life in the judgment day?
It can be in this earth or in another planet. It doesn't matter. Somewhere else.
Yeah.
But usually when you do things here, bad things, you are bound to this earth, so you have to repay it here.
Me as a Muslim, I believe this is not fair. That I go, for example, because you are a lady talking to me, I will talk about the ladies' cases more. And for example, it's not fair. I go rape a girl. You understand? I rape her. I take her I raped her. I took her choices. She feels used. She feels very horrible. You understand? And I go with it. You You understand? Of course, with the police, they will punish me. Let us say we're not in England. Let us say we are in Ibiza or somewhere like no one knows no one and stuff like that. You understand? In Islam, you run out. You can hide from people, but you're not hiding from Allah watch, Allah eyes, and Allah promise you He will punish you for that. You understand? In other religions, if you believe in Jesus Christ, then you found the salvation and stuff. In Islam, you believe in Muhammad, you believe in Jesus. Doesn't work this way. Works it. How it's work it. You go back to those people. You understand? You take your responsibility. You understand? And you get your punishment. Then you ask God forgiveness and you be sincere. After that, it's not forgive me, Lord. No, you be sincere because you can fake it to me, but not to Him. You understand? Because He called Himself all-knowing, so He knows what is inside me. Then later on, I found the forgiveness. So in Islam, you know before you do the action, what is the punishment?
Before you do it, you know.
You know. So no mercy, no Muslim looks at you in mercy, or we say like, oh my God, he was drunk, or this. We don't have these things. You understand? No, but if he's totally drunk, especially now with the new methods, check-in and hospitality, maybe he can find solution. But in Islam, you do bad things, no one supporting you, no religion, no nothing. You take it. You did it as a man, yeah. You take the punishment as a man.
If you have a lot of empathy to people, and if someone is making mistakes and he regrets it, he wants to change himself, then he deserves another chance.
Exactly. But a small thing, because Allah says, if I rape and you forgive me, and he rapes, then forgive me, Allah says it will be chaos. Allah said, Allah apply the punishment, so never be chaos. So everybody hears and sees what happens if you cross the line to women. In Islam, women don't have to have a bodyguard or police in the street. She's free. So if you do that, you did it. You was aware of what you're doing. No mercy. You're not going to find any mercy in Islam. That's why when you go in Google, less countries having cases, it's a Muslim countries. It's not because we have more money than you. It's not because we have better system than you. We have what is called Sharia law and the religion. You act in something, you get the punishment that you already know. It's not surprise. You understand? Like that. And I have a question for you. Another question. If you have a time. And maybe I have two questions. One is, as a European woman, what stops you to accept Islam? Second, it's what is difficult or dark ideas you have about Islam. So which one you like to take first?
So, okay, I will start with the first question. I like Islam. In my past life, I used to be Muslim. I used to live in Egypt.
Yeah, okay.
So I know very well what is Islam about. And my ex-boyfriend was Egyptian.
Oh, okay.
So I really like Islam. I like Arabs and Muslims. And I don't have any problems with Islam. But I just don't believe in it because I know I had more lives. And that's it. What was the second question?
Second question is, as a European woman, what do you think is difficult to be a Muslim? Is it any difficulty?
Yeah, it's too strict, you know. Guys, they cannot have sex before marriage. It's impossible for a lot of guys to accomplish, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's very harsh, and I don't understand why it's like this, but we live in the modern world. We are developing and evolving. That's why the religions still stay the same, even though the world is evolving and the consciousness of people is evolving, and the religion is still the same. That's why it doesn't apply for me. I totally respect you. You can do whatever you want. It's up
No,
to
I like. You know, you're brave. You understand? Because when I ask people like a question like this, they try to be diplomatic, and you know, we like to talk normal. You understand? I don't want to be a diplomatic. I'm not. Yeah. The thing is, I like why Islam forbidding sex before marriage. You know, we Muslims, we are men too. We know who's beautiful and who's not. We know that we have a type, we have everything. For example, you as a young lady, European young lady, you are very beautiful. But the question here is, you understand, what I want from you. Now, maybe because of the modern life, we say like, okay, we are liberal, we can have a sex, it's just a sex we enjoy in a moment and stuff like that. Many excuses when we can do that. But I believe, as a man, and came from Africa and this, I believe before the sex happened, there is a like before that. You like something in me, and I like something in you. Maybe more women think men are more they're not selective, like we are easy with things. But lady, she likes something. With the time and age goes, you understand, women want to be sure about these things. You understand? I understand it's enjoyment, pleasure, and this, and Islam confirmed that. But she wants more something like a sure. When the lady cross like age 27, 28, 30, you understand? I believe, you understand? And I met a lot of girls, they want like the man have the same feelings with them. He's not looking for the next, you understand? And they have problems with the competition. You understand? You beautiful. There's other girl beautiful. There's other girl tall. There's other girl short. There's a big competition, and it's no price tag on that. It's just free. So for the man can go loose. It works for me. Me as a man, I'm not fair in God. If I'm not fair in God, for me, good business. You understand? I take care of myself. I go gym. And I believe I have many chances. So it goes good with me. And in the end, when I marry one woman, I can keep cheating. It's still good business for me if I wasn't Muslim. But is it good business for the lady? I go out and I destroy her feelings. Like she feels like, oh, he's still looking for something. She's not safe. He can replace me. He can bring diseases to the relationship. He not evaluate for example, he's not really taking care of me. Like if I lost my job, or if I got burned or got disease, he's gonna stick around. A Muslim man, he's not better than the non-Muslim man much, but he have a fear of God. He says, Allah will ask me about her. She don't have money. It's my job. Before I marry her, I already knew that the man is the one who pays. So when she working, for example, let us say you married to the Muslim man. If you working, it's a bingo. If you're not working, he's doing his own job. Like it's nothing new. He's not doing you favor. So I believe Islam makes. When Islam says don't have a relationship with a woman without marriage, Islam basically saying you want her, you take care of her as well. Not you want her 10 minutes, then you leave her.
Yeah.
You understand?
I understand it, but what I've seen, it has to be much, these two people. And if it's not the much in bed, then it's too late to marry her and after it's sleep.
Yeah.
So it has to be like the good much, the same hobbies, but the much in bed. Because from my own experience, not everyone is the much in bed.
Yeah.
That's why I just don't agree with that. And also, if the guy is pure in his heart, but he can stop loving the woman in a few years. This happens naturally. That's normal.
Yeah.
Sometimes the love will stop. Only the true love will last forever. So after a few years, when the love will stop, he can start looking for someone else. And even though he's married, he can. It's like natural evolution. It's normal, you know. It's not like I will be with this person forever and I made commitment. Normally, it doesn't work like this.
Yeah.
It's just in idealistic.
Yeah.
Idealistically, it's like this, but normally it doesn't
But
work like this.
who made these ideas? Men like me. They made these ideas. I'm a man. I cannot stick in a one woman. Look, west side of the world, Europe, and North America. They are 15% of the world. and they claim they know life more than the rest of the world. In the west side, Europe, they saying this is the nature of the man. No, go to China. It's a man too. But he go old with his woman. You understand all this time. Look at the old European. A farmer working, a woman making cheese in a home and this. No, man can't stick with a one woman. The problem, they get twisted, go crazy. It's the choices now, everywhere.
You mean that there are a lot of opportunities?
Yeah, there's a lot of women everywhere. Women showing the beauty, trying hard to show beauty. Women already, they are opposite gender to us and we attract to them. Imagine, on top of that, they're doing all the impossible and impossible to show us that she's beautiful. That's a lot for a man. And on top of that, the price is free. Here is the problem. And when we talk about like we need to be much in everything. This is the modern ideology. Like the man have to be a tall, the man have to be like this, the man have to be strong. I know. You mean the bed, in the bed.
No, in general, like much, like to understand each other, not to be the same. They cannot be the same exactly, to have same opinions on everything. Just the right match.
Yeah, the right match. I believe. I don't know about you. I believe the right match is somebody you can wake up every day next to.
Yeah.
It's not you say, oh, I made a mistake.
Exactly.
That's first of all.
Yeah,
Second thing is somebody you can trust. You can trust. You can give him your back without thinking he would stamp you or something. So if I have these two, the rest is temporary, like the body, the body, the money. This is a temporary thing because I'm leaving this world without money. I need the money just to live comfortable life, this life. You understand? So the rest is. But the concept now we have in the West is, for example, every black man he like a thick girl. You understand? So automatically, small black guy when he grow up, he have this mentality. I like this. Why? Because I'm a black. I'm supposed to like this. You understand? Every white man he likes a model, is skinny, very skinny and stuff like that. So when a white man like a big girl, they say, what's wrong? A white man, you understand me? It's not about he likes, because they like. You understand? Because the society telling us this. The only thing is more we are picky. I believe more we are picky, saying like I can't settle for less. I do this. I'm wasting my time, and it's no promise. Third thing, it's the best thing to ask is the person who had experience. The wise man, he learned from other people's experience. What is it? When we go to the guys, like they are single, 50 years old now, or 60 years old. Why is single? Because he lived playboy life. Now, he have a dog walking with a dog. You understand? Because he never took care of amongst these 10 or 100 ladies he had, definitely some of them, they were sweethearts. And definitely somebody loved him. But he thought like he's better than them. Now they have a family, they have a grandkid. He is the one who walking around with the dog, acting sweet to the dog. Don't fake it. You're regretting the bad life you live. You understand? And the same goes for you and I. If we like look at the person, he's a safe, he's like this. Okay, if we both can be a partner, we marry, and this is fantastic. If he change, we change. I divorce him. Very simple. It's better than waiting for this nice figure, nice guy, and stuff like that. That's it. That's what I have to say. Nice talking to you.
That was very interesting talking.
You're welcome. You come here often?
Well, sometimes. This is the first Sunday. I didn't see this one here. It's first time when I'm here.
Are you new in England?
No, 6 years.
6 years, yeah? 6 years, and this is your first time?
Not in Hyde Park, but on Sunday when this thing is happening here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I didn't know about this. I just randomly came here just to have some chill a little bit, and I didn't know.
Yeah. Do you like to link with Do you have friends and stuff? Do you like to link with Muslim girls? You will be more familiar, I think, and comfortable to know them, eat with them in a restaurant or this. Have more friends, and maybe you become a Muslim.
I have. No. I have Muslim friends. I have
That's good.
friends I used to work with. So they were my colleagues, and sometimes we even meet. Yeah.
That's good.
Where are you from?
Somalia.
Yeah, they are from Somalia.
We're everywhere.
Yeah.
yeah. That's good. Then I'm not saying because I'm Somali. I think Somalians, they can represent Islam. You know, it's like if you read more, you learn more. But as a Islam, we don't mix. Like some other people, they mix Christianity with the real culture, and some people they mix. For example, I don't want to mention a country. They mix Islam with the culture. We Somalians, we separate both. Islam, and what we do, we tell you, hey, this is our culture. That has nothing to do with Islam. So
you never mix like Muslim and Catholic.
No, we don't mix our religion with our culture. For example, if we had something, of course, we have some in our culture something bad, like bad ideas and stuff like that. But the good thing about Somali, they say, no, this bad is from my culture, it's not from my Islam. But some nations you can see it's already mixed, so you cannot separate the both. And Islam, I don't represent Islam. For example, tomorrow if you see me drunk alcohol and walking around like that, I'm just a Muslim. And if you see me like a very good man and this, I'm just a Muslim. Islam represented by Quran and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam teaching. If more you closer to that, more you are closer to perfection. More you are away, you are less. And Allah don't expect us to be a perfect. But the most important thing in Islam, after the believing in one God, believing the day after, believing all the prophets, the most important thing is I try to keep my sins here to me, not to cross. Because Allah can forgive me. Allah can everything. It's wrong to use can or cannot. Allah does whatever He wants. But it's easier for me to find mercy and forgiveness if I don't cause other people harms or confusion or this. When it's my sin about me, I'm in a good side. But soon I start deceiving you. I love you, but I'm not loving you. I keep you worried. I go to this person, I borrow money, I'm not willing to beg this. Now I'm starting to go to the other people, and I have to ask forgiveness from the other people. And that's the thing. Yeah, stick with your girls. Okay. Yeah, nice to see you.
Thank you. It was very nice.
You're
to talk
welcome.
to you.
Nice
Have a good
to
day.
see you. Thanks. Thanks.
والله قاعد يذبها ويقول والله لا عادي خليك هسه